Welcome back. Right now you're going to learn how to use hyperlinks within your document. And what hyperlinks do for you is that they help you navigate to different locations in your document. They also help you to navigate to another document. They also help you to navigate to a particular website or to an email program. That is what your hyperlinks can do for you. So from this document in front of me, this is what I'm going to be using, the list we generated earlier in one of the videos. And we're going to be demonstrating the use of hyperlink one by one. What I want us to first look at is the use of bookmark. And I want us to create bookmarks within this document. So if you look at it, this is what your bookmark does for you. Bookmarks work with hyperlinks to let you jump to a specific place in your document. So if hyperlink can help you to move from one place to another within your document, it is with the help of bookmark. So it means you must have created bookmarks within the document before you can now set up the hyperlinks. Do you understand that? So the first step is that you need to create bookmarks. So bookmarks work with hyperlinks to now help you to jump to a specific place within your document. And how to get that done is to first select the content you want to jump to. Can you see it? Then insert a bookmark there. Then add a hyperlink that points to your bookmark. So for you to be able to jump from one place to another within your document, the first thing you need to do is to create bookmarks. So how do you insert a bookmark? The first thing to do is to select that particular place where you want to jump to. Alright, then insert a bookmark on that particular text or area of your document. Then the next thing is now to add a hyperlink that will be pointing to that bookmark that you have inserted. Do you understand that? So let's go back now. Let's say I want to be able to jump to this particular section of my document, carbohydrate. Now I have to make this carbohydrate a bookmark. So the first step is to select it. Then the next step is to click bookmark. So what name do I want to give to this bookmark? So I can call it carbohydrates. Do you understand that? So how do I want to sort it? I think by name is better for me. Okay, it will sort it according to the names. So I'm going to add this bookmark. So I have created a bookmark here already. So let me create another one here where I have number 1, which is protein. So I'm going to select it. I'm going to go to bookmark. If you notice, this carbohydrate has been created already. So I want to create another one, and let's say I'll call it protein. I'm going to add that as well. Now let's say I want to create a bookmark here also, list of food types. Do you understand? So I'm going to go to bookmark. Now I'm going to call it food types. but I cannot give space and continue. You will notice that add has been disabled. So what I can use to join the two words together is to type either food underscore. How do you generate underscore? Shift dash, shift hyphen on your keyboard. That's what you're going to use to generate that. Do you get that? So food types, or I do it this way, food then capital T types, something like this, just to identify it. All these things are identifiers. They are the bookmark names. Do you understand? Just to identify that this is what I'm trying to look for. Do you understand that? So let me use this. You can also use the other one, underscore. You see that it will still work. Do you understand that? So let's add it now. So I have 3 listed out. So let me also add this bookmark. Let's call this one driving steps underscore steps. Okay, so I will add it also. Now if you look at it, I've created about 3 bookmarks already. If you look at it, if you click on bookmarks, I've created 4. Look at them. Now it means I can jump to any of these bookmarks at any point in time if only I create links to them, and that is where I'm starting from. So let's now go to hyperlink. Okay, so let's say the list of food items that I have here, let's say rice. From rice, I want to create a form of hyperlink to carbohydrate. Since rice is carbohydrate, from here I want to be able to go to carbohydrate list. So I'll select it, then I'll go to hyperlink. Text to display is rice because I have selected it. Another way to do that is, if I'll cancel it, is if you have not typed anything here, maybe as you're typing you want to create a link straight away, you can click here. Do you understand that? So instead of typing it, you click there where you want the hyperlink to be, then go to hyperlink. Then text to display, you want it to be rice. Now you can also set your screen tip to give you an idea. Click to go to carbohydrate list. So this is the screen tip. That is, when you point at this text rice, this screen tip will show. So I'm going to show you shortly. Now what do you want to do with this link? What do you want to do with it? Now I'm starting with place in this document. I want to be able to link up with a particular place within this document. So I'll click there. Now if you look at it very well, look at it, I can go to the top of the document. From there I can go to the headings if I have headings created, and I can go to the bookmarks. So look at all the bookmarks that I created earlier. Can you see them here now? So I want to go to carbohydrates. So I'll select it. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to click OK. So look at rice now. Can you see? It's there with a link already. So how you know there is an hyperlink is that the color is going to change. Then you have an underline of what's it called now, effect on the text. Do you understand that? So it's already an hyperlink, and when you move your mouse close to it, you're going to see the screen tip that you added. Can you see the screen tip that we added the other time? Click to go to carbohydrate list. Can you see that? So it's now telling you what to do if you want to navigate with this link. Control click to follow link. So if you want this link to work now, you've got to press the control key on your keyboard, CTRL on your keyboard. You hold it down, then you click once. So when I click now, you will see that it has brought me to the carbohydrate list. Can you see that now? So that is how it works. Let me look for fish. This is protein. I'm going to add another link here. So I'm going to add link to already typed text. So hyperlink, see fish here written because it is the text that is going to be displayed. Then I can add, let me say, protein list as the screen tip. Okay, so I want protein to be the place that I want to navigate to when I click on that link. So protein is a bookmark that I want to navigate to. So I've selected it and I'll say okay. So look at fish now. Can you see the screen tip protein list? So if I click, if I hold my control key and I click, you will see where to take me to. Can you see protein list? So this is how it works. You can try your own. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you will see that it's going to work for you. I hope you got that now. Okay, very good. So we're going to move on with the hyperlink, and I want to do another one. So let's scroll down. We have number 3 here, but I don't want this numbering again. And I told you if you want to stop the numbering, you click and you press enter key on your keyboard one more time, and it's going to delete that. So let me just say open the test document here. Can you see that? So now let's say I want to make this a hyperlink to the test document that we've been working on in this course. So once I click this particular link, I want this to launch the test document that I created for me. How will I achieve that? All I need to do is to select this, okay, or I select only here. I can make here the link. Do you understand that? So that when people click here, it will take them to that document, or you can use the entire sentence as the link, but I think using here alone will be fine. So you click hyperlink after selecting it. Look at the text to display is here. Now what do you want to do with this link? Go to, can you say link to? Link to where? To an existing file or web page. Link to place in this document which we first demonstrated. Can you see that it's selected? And you can, link up with any of these bookmarks. Do you want to link to a new document? You want to use that link to create a new document when you click it? Do you want to run an email program with this link that you are creating? So, but the one we want to do is that we want to link up with an existing file. Don't forget, I want it to open an existing file for me, an existing file that I've been using in the course of this training. So if you scroll down, now you're going to look for that particular document. I want tests. Look at it. This is what I want to open. The one I've been working on is on desktop. You have to look for that document wherever you saved it. I saved my own work on the desktop. That's why it's here. Yours could be on the documents, it could be on videos, it could be on music, wherever. Do you understand that? It could be that you want to launch a video or you want to play music with it and all that. So you could test run it. Do you understand what I'm saying? But all I want to do is that I want that link to open this document for me. So I'm selecting it now. Can you see? Selected. Then I'm going to click OK. If you look at it now, the address is here already because it's test.docs. I taught you this earlier, that when you are creating a document on Microsoft Word from 2007 upwards, you're going to have .docs. That's the extension. All right. So that's the address. So anytime people click on this here, it's going to take them to this address, test.docs, which is still on this system. I hope you're getting it now. So I'm going to click OK now, and you're going to see the effect shortly. So can you see this now? You see that it has become a link. Now, how do I access that link? All I need to do is to hold the control key and click it once, and let's see what's going to happen. Can you see that it has opened my document for me? So that's the power of your hyperlink. So I'm going to minimize this. So once you have clicked a link, it will change. The color will change from blue to something like purple, light purple, like that. Do you understand that? So that's what you need to understand. Do you get that? So we're going to create another link with this. I want us to try it. Same. Okay, let's leave that one. Let's click enter. Open Google here. Do you understand that? Open Google here. So I want this here to be a link to google.com. Are you get what I'm saying? So how do I do that? I'll have to select here, then I'll go to the hyperlink. Are you get what I'm saying? Don't forget your hyperlink is under Insert tab. Then you come to hyperlink. Do you understand that? So now right here, you're going to come back to existing link to existing file or web page. Can you see text to display is still here? But right now you have selected this. Now look at all this. We're not using current folder here again. We're moving to browsed pages. So I'm going to now put the website there. So the website is https:// then you're going to have google.com, or you could put www if you want .com. Can you see this? So this is the address. So once people click on this text, it will launch this website. Are you get what I'm saying now? So I'm going to click OK now. Are you ready? So OK. So open Google here. Can you see it? The tip this is giving me is the what's it called now? The website address, because I didn't add it. So let's go back to it and let's add it. So I can add screen tip now. Open Google website here, or open Google website. So that will be the screen tip now. I've stated the address. Do you understand that? Then the next thing I'm going to do is to click OK. So this is a link now. If I hold my control key and click this, it's going to launch Google for me. Only if, you know, I'm connected to the internet. Look at, unable to open this, cannot locate the internet server or proxy server. So because I'm not connected to the internet now, it's not loading. Do you understand that? If you are connected to the internet, it's going to load. I hope you get what I'm saying. So you could try that on your system. If you're connected to the internet, it's going to work very fine. Do you understand that? All you need to do to do it is to select the text you want to make as the link, go to hyperlink, come to existing file or web page, then come to browse pages, then you can type the address here. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you could even come to existing file without coming to current folder. You could type the address here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Depending on what you want. So just put the address here, is going to work very fine. Do you understand now? So that's how it works. So I think I've been able to demonstrate that for you. Now, so also if you have recent files that you want to navigate to, maybe you've worked on some files recently and you want to use it as a hyperlink, you can click, then come to recent files that you've worked on, look at them here. So stuff like that, or browse pages that you visited. Do you understand what I'm saying? On your system. Do you understand? So it doesn't have to be website pages and things like that is here. If they are here, fine, you can pick from there. Do you understand that? What I did the other time was a mistake. Do you understand that? But if you want to add website address, once you click here, just put the address right here straight away. And once you put the address, the website address, all you need to do is to add your screen tip, then click OK. It's going to connect immediately. I hope you got that now. So that's that. So we're going to move on to creating new documents. Let's assume that this carbohydrate, I cancelled that. This carbohydrate, I want you to open a new document for me, a blank document. So I'm going to select it, then come to hyperlink, then come to create new document. Can you see that? This is text to display. Then what is the name of the new document I want to create? So let's give it a name. Maybe I wanted to create tester. Do you understand that? Tester is the name of the document I want to create. Do you understand? So where do you want that document to be saved? So you're going to select that. So look at where this one is going to be saved, on the desktop, which is fine for me. But you can change it if you don't want it. So if you want it to be saved on documents, you can select document and save it there. I hope you get what I'm saying. So you can save it on document, save it anywhere. Do you understand that? So these are things that you could achieve with these settings. All right. So the next thing is when to edit. Do you want to edit the new document later, or you want to edit the new document now? So why are you creating a new document if you're not going to edit it now? Do you understand that? I think you should select edit the document now. But if you want it later, you want to work on the document later, you can choose later. But use new document now. Do you understand that? So I'm going to open it right away. Okay. So as you can see, carbohydrate will be the text to display. Then this will be the document that will be created. Then I can now click OK. So this is going to be on the desktop. So I watch out for this tester on the desktop. And it's going to launch the document when I click the link. So let's click OK now. So as you can you see now? It has opened that right away. Do you understand that? Because I selected open, edit the document now. So it opened it for me right away. So, but if I go back to the link, let me close this. From this link also, you can open it. So you go to your control key, then you select it. Do you understand that? Can you see that? So it has opened it. So this choice that I made the other time, I'm going to select that carbohydrate again, then go back to hyperlink. I want to show you, I created a new document there and I used a tester. So let's use tester 2, another document. So let's choose the other option, edit the new document later. The other one we said you should edit now. So that thing opened immediately because you want to work on it immediately. So when to edit the new document later. So when you select this, let's see the difference between the two and you see what I'm talking about now. So I'm using tester 2 and it is still carbohydrate that will take me there. So I'm going to select OK now. As you can see, it didn't launch that new document. So it is when you now click, control click, that is going to launch it. Can you see tester 2 here now on the title bar? So that's what your hyperlink can do for you. So I'm closing this. So finally, let's say I want to send an email with this. Send John an email here. So if I click this, let me select here. That's the word I want to use. Then I'm going to use hyperlink. That's the text to display here. And as you can see it here. So I want email address. This is the fourth option. We've used this, we've demonstrated this, and this is the last one. So what's the email address? So you're going to put your email address. Let's say Alan Smith at gmail.com. So what's the subject? Let's say just checking. Okay. So if you have any recently used email address, it will highlight them here. If that is what you want to use, you can pick from there and just insert it here. So instead of you typing, you could select from the recently used email addresses that are listed here for you. So you select it, and it's going to be here. But because I don't have, I've not used it, for such links, that's why I don't have any here. So I want to send email address to John through this link. Do you understand that? So, and this is going to be the subject, just checking. Do you understand? And this is going to be the text to display. This is the link. So this is going to be the email address of Mr. John that I want to send email address to. Do you understand that? So when people click this, it's going to launch the Outlook for them. So I'm going to click OK now. If you want screen tip, you can add it. Maybe email, send email. Let's just use that. Okay. Do you understand that? So the next thing I'm going to do is to say OK. Everything is set now. So I'll say OK. So now anytime people click this, control click, it will launch an Outlook for them where they can now proceed to send whatever email they plan to send. As you can see now, it's showing me how do you want to open this. Do you want to use this app called Mail to send what's it called now, the email, or do you want to use Outlook to do that? So you have the choice to make choices out of all these apps. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So you can use your Outlook, you can use the Mail app that I've downloaded. It's on this system already, so you can make use of any of them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's that about that. So when you select, let's say, Outlook now, and you say OK, so it's now going to launch the Outlook for you. Do you understand? Though I'm not connected to the internet now, so you may not have the desired result. But if you are connected to the internet, I'm sure it's going to launch it for you. Can you see it has even brought it out for me without the internet. Welcome to Outlook 2016. So I can begin to continue to set it up. I've never set up the Outlook account here. That's why it's like that. So if you've set up your own before, it's going to just launch it straight away and you can have it working fine. So do you understand that now? So look at, do you want to set up an Outlook to connect to an email account? If I want to do that, I'll click next. Then I'll supply the email account. All the details will be supplied here. Then I continue until I'm done with the settings. Do you understand that? So you can try that. I'm not trying it because I don't have internet. It won't work. Do you understand? So I want to exit. So that's how it works. I'm sure you now know how to insert hyperlinks in your work, how to use them, how to use the bookmark to create bookmarks and all that. So take your time, work around all these things, do it over and over and over again. So you could create a link from one document to another, just like we did the other time. A link connecting us to, like this, text document. From here now, once I click here, it will launch this particular document for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? Try the other ones as well. You could link you up with a web page. Do you understand that? And you could launch the email account, I mean the email program for you, where you could send email to people and all that. Do you understand that? So, and it could link you up with bookmarks on your document. So finally, you need to now know how to modify the links and how to remove the links if you don't want them again. So if you look at this clearly, let's assume that you want to modify this particular one, this particular hyperlink. You either select it or click anywhere on the link, but I think I would advise you to select it. Okay. So you go to hyperlink. Sorry, that has not been selected. So go to your hyperlink. Then right here, if you want to modify, you can modify what you have there. Do you understand that? You can modify the text to display. You can also change the address that you want to link this particular text to. Do you understand that? So you can just modify it to suit what you want to do. So that's how to modify. So that doesn't mean after you've inserted an hyperlink, you can't remove it or can't modify it again. So you can modify and you can also remove. So peradventure you don't even want the link again. All you need to do is to click remove link, and that's going to remove it completely. Do you understand that? So if you remove now, you will see that it's no longer there. Do you understand that? You can do the same for all the other links and it's going to remove it. Another way to do that is to right click. You know how to right click now? Right click on that link. As you can see, you have the option to edit the hyperlink. You have the option to open the hyperlink. You have the option to copy the hyperlink from one document to another. Then you have the option to remove the hyperlink. So you can try all of them. You can copy this hyperlink from this document to another document and it's still going to work. So you need to understand that, especially when you're dealing with web pages and all that. Okay, so these are things that you need to understand. The one that might not work is if you are dealing with the bookmarks, because if those bookmarks have not been created on the new document that you are copying the link to, it might not work. So you need to understand that. But I bet you try all these things and they're going to work fine. If you click edit hyperlink now, it's going to take you here where you can edit. Do you understand that? Just walk around them and you see how they work. You can modify this now, change the address that you want to link this to. So you can just walk around them. If you right click again, you see remove hyperlink. If you remove it now, it's going to remove it. So just like we did the other time. And let's check this one. If you copy now, let's copy hyperlink and let's go to the document that I created earlier, this tests wherever. So I'm going to paste it under here. Look at it. I'm going to select paste. Look at it. It's here now. So you need to understand that. I hope you got that. So if you click here now, it will still work. Control click. As you can see now, it's because I'm not connected to the internet. That's why it's not loading. If you are connected to the internet, it's going to load right away. So these are things you need to understand. So let me go back to the other one. Let's check the one for let's check the one for the bookmark. So let's copy this one, this particular link, right click on it, then copy hyperlink, then come to the other place. Let me paste it here under here. So let's check now if it's going to work. Control V. As you can see, what happened here was that it took us back to the top of the page because it couldn't locate that bookmark. Do you understand that? So it will just take us back to the top of the document. Do you understand? So because the bookmarks have not been created here, so it couldn't locate it, then it just took us to the top of the document. So it means for you to create hyperlinks that will navigate you within a document, you have to create the bookmarks there first of all. Do you understand that? So I hope now you can modify your links, you can remove links, and just play around them. So I'm so sure that you've learned something very serious from there, and just keep rehearsing, keep practicing. Do you understand that? So I'm sure you've learned something from this video. So I'm going to see you in the next video. Thank you.